An absolutely fantastic contest, isn't it? West Ham against Chelsea, the two top teams in London clashing, and it's going to be live on these frequencies from 12:30. West Ham make two changes from the side that were held by Brighton during the week, and it's a formation change as well. Pablo Fornals drops to the bench, as does Saïd Benrahma. In comes Manuel Lanzini for Fornals, and Issa Diop is selected along with Craig Dawson. Chelsea make four changes from that, some would say, fortunate win over Watford in midweek. Trevor Chalobah's not available, neither is Cesar Azpilicueta. Saul drops to the bench, and Christian Pulisic also drops out of that starting 11. This is Antonio Rudiger over the halfway line into Ziyech, gives it back to Loftus-Cheek, gliding forward. Gets held up, now Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek again just outside the West Ham D, turns, spots James in a good position, right, in comes the cross, it's awkward, Ziyech almost gets there, real scramble, and it comes off Dawson and is swallowed up by Fabianski. Nervous moments for the Hammers, there was loads of space down that right side for Reece James, and he put in a dangerous cross. Here come Chelsea down the right with Reece James always giving it away. Bowen is going to run at Thiago Silva here, and he's got Antonio ahead of him, and he's delayed Bowen, but there's still some space for him to work for, and he's going to break into the box and drives it not too far away. Yeah. Well, Jarrod Bowen at times didn't quite know what to do with that, but he kept going. In the end, the shot might, it was Thiago Silva who gave it away straight to Bowen, and the shot flashed over. And the Hammers are coming forward now with Manuel Lanzini. Clipped over the top, Bowen can't get there. There's another mistake by the Chelsea defence, and Lanzini's latched onto it, and Bowen gets it wide to Antonio on the left-hand side. Just Lanzini in the box. Souček arriving, he's headed it wide. Thomas Souček burst into the box to get on the end of that, and he connected, and Chelsea are presenting West Ham with opportunities to attack them at the moment. At the other end, here come Chelsea down there. That's the first real chance for West Ham in this game. It's going to drop to James. He shoots, saved by Fabianski. Well, talking with Phil Parry at the start of our programme about Reece James' scoring record, 5 goals so far this season. He had a ping from the edge of the box. Good save from Christensen, and now this is where West Ham could be in trouble. It's with Havertz on the right. He's been forced wide, and he's earned a corner off Diop. Second corner of the game to Chelsea down their right with 19 minutes to go to the break. Here's the Chelsea corner, right-footed out, swinging towards Loftus-Cheek, who flicks it on, and that's come off Zuma and gone out of play for another corner to Chelsea, their second in quick succession. Here's another corner. This one goes high. Thiago Silva heads it down and in, and Chelsea take the lead after 28 minutes. The second corner causes problems, and it's Thiago Silva back in the side and getting forward from set pieces, who's done the damage inside the 6-yard box. Fabianski flung himself at it, tried to claw it away, but it ended up in the back of the net, and the Premier League leaders are in front. West Ham 0, Chelsea 1. Well, here he is on the left. There's another poor backhander by a Chelsea player, and he's earned a corner. Or has he kept it in play? No, the game continues. Ben Johnson onto his left foot now. In comes a teasing cross, looking for Souček, flicked away, only as far as Soufal. Soufal goes towards goal, off the line by Silva, back in by Rice and gathered by Mendy. Soufal's shot was goal-bound, and Thiago Silva didn't seem to know much about it, but he just got his body in the way and lifted it clear of danger. West Ham nearly equalising a minute after going behind. Oh, this might come for Bowen, is it? He gets in a tangle with Mendy. Mendy can't pick it up, and Mendy's brought Bowen down. It's a penalty. What a piece of chaos at the back for Chelsea. The back pass was undercooked. They hadn't spotted Bowen. Mendy had the ball under control briefly. It's Jorginho who undercooks the back pass. Bowen puts the keeper under all sorts of pressure, and Bowen wins the ball. Mendy has no choice really but to bring him down, and we're going to get the chance to see it again. He's caught Bowen as he goes for the ball, Mendy. This is going to be a penalty and a chance for West Ham to equalise. Right. Plenty of eyes on this at the top of the Premier League table this afternoon. What can Manuel Lanzini do against Mendy, who gave away the penalty? Here comes Lanzini with the right foot, he scores! London Stadium erupts! Mendy goes the wrong way, and Lanzini equalises with just over 5 minutes of this first half to go. They got themselves into an almighty mess at the back, the Blues, and between them, Jarrod Bowen Chelsea 1. And Loftus-Cheek is moving forward now for Chelsea. Switches it right to left. Ziyech brings it down. It strikes Coufal, but Ziyech still got the ball. Lofts it into the box, and a drive into the net by Mason Mount with a first touch. That's an exceptional strike by the Chelsea player. He was unmarked, but he had a lot to do, and as the ball was lifted over the West Ham defenders, Mount's just volleyed that past Fabianski to put Chelsea back in front with seconds left in this first half. It's a brilliant cross by Ziyech, and Mount on his own, but with plenty left to do, just lamps the ball into the net. West Ham 1, Chelsea 2. Coufal goes long. This is headed away by Thiago Silva as far as Dawson. It's going to bring it. Bowen! Oh, Bowen scores! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant for West Ham. There was a hesitation on the edge of the penalty area for Chelsea after the ball forward from Coufal caused problems, and it dropped to Bowen on his left foot, and he lashes it past Mendy to equalise to the Hammers with 10 second half minutes played. Wonderful goal by Jarrod Bowen. What a game! West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. Souček sends it forward, Antonio nods it down. Here's Jarrod Bowen, give it to Fornals, and he's played in. Antonio, right edge of the box, Hudson-Odoi is brushed away. Low ball looking for Bowen! Oh, he's put it wide! The goal was gaping. It should be 3-2. Antonio's cross just had Bowen stretching a fraction. He made contact, but he couldn't direct it. Here comes Chelsea again with a Loftus-Cheek cross that flashes over everybody, collected by Hudson-Odoi. He's going to break into the penalty area, sets it back for Jorginho, tries to place it, and it just goes wide. It took a deflection, it's a corner, you can't take your eyes off it. 13 minutes to go, West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. Sends the ball forward, Benrahma, Fornals, sweeping ball, Christensen's got to be careful, and he hacks it away with Antonio on his shoulder. West Ham throw, level with the edge of the box. Masuaku takes it quickly, gets it back from Antonio, wants to cross, gets held up. Antonio's with him, he overlaps one way than the other. Oh, it's got in! Oh, that's incredible! Masuaku shoots from an impossible angle, and Mendy gets his legs all wrong and can only palm the ball into the net. I don't believe it! West Ham lead for the first time this afternoon with 3.5 minutes to go, and Masuaku just sent it in from the left thinking it was a cross, and Mendy suddenly found himself pushing the ball into his own net. West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. Rice is going to bring this under control and clatter this clear out into the stands, and the West Ham fans howl for the whistle. Andre Mariner keeps his hands by his side at the moment. Thomas Souček says, "How long to go, ref?" And Andre Mariner says, "You'll find out when I blow the whistle." We're in the 5th minute of stoppage time. West Ham lead 3-2. And still we play on. Not anymore! London Stadium rises and the celebrations begin, because David Moyes, punching the air as he makes his way onto the field, has masterminded another big victory for the Hammers in East London. It's absolutely extraordinary, it really is. Celebrations everywhere. Chelsea in front twice during the course of the afternoon. But West Ham come back to win 3-2, and the goal they won it with is one of the more bizarre ones you'll see. It's Chelsea's first away Premier League defeat since the end of May against Aston Villa, and it is a blow in what appeared to be their inexorable march further and further into the higher reaches of the Premier League. But it's West Ham who, now having beaten Liverpool and Chelsea here at London Stadium, must consider themselves Champions League challengers. Silva put Chelsea in front, Lanzini equalised from the penalty spot, Mount made it 2-1, Bowen scored the second West Ham equaliser at the start of the second half, and then Arthur Masuaku won it late on. It has finished here, West Ham 3, Chelsea 2.